Hey, good morning, everybody. It is day 90 on the Appalachian Trail. I am here in Waynesboro at Stanimals 328 Hostel. Me and the Four Horsemen, as we're calling ourselves, are about to go slack pack the last 19 miles from Reed's Gap back to Rockfish Gap, which is basically here at Waynesboro. So we're waiting on our shuttle now. We're going to leave at about 8. We're going to be hiking in the rain today, maybe a little bit of thunderstorms, but we're slack packing, so that'll help. Had a good time here last night. It's always interesting at the hostel, just seeing everybody coming and going and doing their own things. And Spitfire come back last night, a new lady I've met. She had just did her first 30-mile day. She was slacking, but yeah, she had did 30. So you could just tell she was just purely ecstatic, because I think she just felt like you could tell she felt like she'd done something that she would have never thought possible before she got out here. So that was really cool. And just seeing all kinds of cool people. Saw a guy that I see comment on gut hooks all the time, and we went and had some Mexican food, several of us, which was cool. The milkman was here, who was a kid I think he's like 24 or 25, but I'd met him at a shelter a couple of months ago, like the day before we got off because of some snow. And he's just kind of riding around. He's actually finished the trail in the last couple of weeks. He was doing like kind of a flip-flop that he started like last August. So it was cool to hang out with him. Like, everybody wanted to buy him something, kind of congratulate him. Just a really, really humble, unique person. So anyway, so it's going to be raining today. I don't know how much footage I'll be able to get during the slack. We're going to try to get some as much as I can. I think the rain's going to be off and on, heavy and light. So I'm just going to be carrying a little small day pack that I got here at the hostel, and then hopefully I'm trying to get my not my meds that's been lost for a while, but my just regular like maintenance medications for blood pressure and stuff. I thought there was a Walgreens here and there's not, so I'm trying to get it at CVS, but the lady was real nice there. She's hopefully going to have it for me by today when I get back, maybe. So fingers crossed, hopefully no worries there. Just it's weird, the simple stuff out here can be so hard, just like getting a prescription filled and things like that. So, but it is what it is when you go for a 2,200 mile walk, you know, in the woods or whatever. So anyway, yeah, like I said, everybody here is really cool. This will be my last. This will absolutely. I know I've said this before. This will absolutely be my last day with Joe Mama and Grit, because they're leaving tomorrow morning. So to go back to finish their trail, they're also hiking somewhere else. In fact, if you can see that little tiny house right there, that's where they stayed last night. It's kind of cool. So it doesn't have a bathroom, but it's pretty cool. There's the little loft there is I think where they slept. So I stayed in the bunk room. Kind of hard to sleep in there, but it's just is what it is with bunk rooms. So anyway, hopefully get a little more rest tonight. I'm still probably leaning towards a 0 tomorrow, and then hitting Shenandoah Saturday, because I want to do a good shakedown on my stuff and mail some stuff back at the post office, and some will be hiking all day today. I won't have time to do any of that. So that's the way I'm leaning. It's also supposed to rain tomorrow too, so I think that'll probably be the way to go. But anyway, I'll get back with you guys here in a bit. So also got my new shoes that were delivered here. Something got delivered. That's great. So I'm not wearing them today. I'm gonna get one more day, the last 19 miles on this pair, and then I'll switch them out tomorrow. So anyway, fun on the trail. I will hopefully fun and not like nobody getting struck by lightning or anything. It's gonna be a little bit rough out there, but we just got to hike in the rain if you're gonna hike the AT. That's sure. So all right, I'll catch you guys later. All right, I'm on the trail. Rain slacked off a little bit. Actually, looks like the forecast is going to be pretty decent for today. It's like a pretty good day for hiking. If we can just move pretty fast, we may beat the worst of the storms. Oh yeah, there's breezy, cool. It's been raining, damp, but like feels kind of nice. Y'all know how much I was bitching a few days ago when it was like, when I was coming through the Triple Crown, it was like 90 every day. So yeah, no complaints here. This is a good day on the AT. So yeah, I'm in the lead right now. Probably won't end that way, but we'll see. I'm kind of trying to see how fast I can get there today. So obviously it's still 19 miles or so I gotta stop for water and snacks and breaks and things like that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep moving, see how my feet will do, how my body will do and everything. So, and then once I get back to the hostel, whichever 0 or not, or anyway, my next move will be into Shenandoah National Park, which is gonna be exciting. So we'll see. Got some nice trail I'm walking on today. It's kind of soft, and there's rocks in areas a lot, but still not as many as we've been encountering. So, and I hear that Shenandoah is really nice to walk through. So, looking forward to that. I got to figure out my food situation when I get back to the hostel, because, like I said, they got the waysides and stuff. So, we'll kind of see what everybody else is doing. I heard from my buddy Lazarus. It was one of my first followers, and I think I might get to see him while I'm in the park. I think we're going to be kind of on a similar schedule, so I'm looking forward to that, talking to him. So anyway, yeah, it's just having a good time, hiking along. So I will say it's kind of getting, I don't know how to explain it, but I think I may have said this before a few towns ago, but it's getting stranger and stranger to go in town. I feel like more and more out of place, if that makes sense. Like I went to a restaurant yesterday and the dining room's closed, and I was just like, I just went to the next restaurant. I didn't care. Like, give me some food. I don't care, really. It's not that big a deal. So, but another guy come behind me, and he pulled on the door and it was closed. I mean, he just started cussing. Like, he was irate. Like, yeah, I mean, it was, I don't know. Then I went to the other restaurant I did go to. Like, somebody was in there arguing about the prices and just unhappy with everything. I don't know. I think a lot of people could use a little time on trail to appreciate things. But yeah, it's just odd to see people angry. You don't see, I haven't seen anybody angry on the Appalachian Trail for the most part. Like, I think the struggle is so real that everybody's just, I don't know. I guess just kind of people that decide to do stuff like this maybe are generally go with the flow, kind of not anger too easily kind of people. So I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe we'll write a book about this experience. I don't know. I'm not a great writer, oddly enough, even though I had a newspaper for several years. I know that sounds weird, but yeah, definitely not a great writer at all. So anyway, keep moving along. I have to stop for some water soon. I brought a 1 liter bottle, and then my Be Free, that's I can hold a liter in that too. So yeah, I don't have much with me today, which is nice. Yep. So of course I tell you how great the trail is and how not rocky it is and how smooth it is, and then 3 miles of rocks. Oh my gosh, getting us ready for Pennsylvania. So using my shoes for the last day for this pair of shoes. And cool enough, they have a tree at the hostel that you can throw your old shoes in. I actually, super nice kid named Batona. I actually filmed him throwing his shoes up into the tree today. So I'll probably film that for you guys when I try to throw mine up in there probably tomorrow. So yeah, these have worked good. These are the ones that had the little defect in them, and Ultra let me keep them and sent me a new pair. And actually the new pair they sent me, I had sent back to my brothers, and I was able to order a pair to get to this hostel in just a couple of days. So I actually ordered a new pair that I've got now, that I just got. And my brother will still have the other pair that he can send me, because the 15s are so hard to get. Like, when I can order them, I thought it'd be better, make more sense to order them, and then I still got the ones I can get from my brother no matter what, or hopefully get from him. As you know, the post office doesn't always come through, but oh, bless them. I guess they're trying. I mean, I guess they're trying. I don't know. Honestly, I know I can say that the nice folks at the Pearisburg post office are trying, like, very hard. Outside of that, I'm not sure, but anyway, it's what it is. So hopefully I can get my other meds today at least. So yep, rocks. So yeah, no doubt. But yeah, nice people at the hostel. I'm enjoying it there so far. 1.5 mile, he kind of sort of runs the place. Christina, Luke, Rumble. I like Rumble. He's like 6'8". I got to get a picture of him. He's like 6'8", and he's from Georgia. He's a big old dude. So he's like definitely like a gentle giant kind of dude. Like, he's very cool. So anyway, I try to get a little more footage back there. So many people I knew were there last night. Like, I mean, that place was packed. Definitely the busiest hostel I've stayed in. I think every bed was filled. Leapfrog, she was there. She's hiking with Batona. I met them before. And the infamous, or no, not infamous, actually the famous leaf blower was there. I actually bunked right next to him, so that was cool. He even gave me a postcard, so from the hostel. I might try to get him to autograph it and send it back or something. I would let him maybe keep that. So, and that means a lot, because I don't keep anything anymore. So anyway, going good so far. Trying to get y'all some early footage in case I get rained on later and I can't get much. But yeah, here's the trail with my rambling narration as usual. Oh wow, a lot of rocks up there. That is nice. I got a compliment in the comments last night about how great my photos are, and I got to be honest, I can't take any credit for that. It is my phone that does that. Like, I no filter or anything. It's just the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, I think. I got a brand new one right before I came out here last year, because my other one was like 12 years old or something ridiculous. I don't know, but yeah, my phone has been a champ. Like, good on the photos, good on the videos, like basically doing everything from there. So that was great because I didn't have to carry a whole lot of extra stuff. So anyway, so yeah, look at all these rocks. And strangely, a lot of people ask me about if the rocks are slippery when wet, so to speak, to walk on. They're really not. Like, the only slippery rocks I have dealt with on the trail are ones that like have moss or mud on them, of course. And the bone dry rocks at Dragon's Tooth that I think have just literally been hiked so many times that they're basically polished now. Like, I feel like that's one of the most dangerous little areas I've hiked in. Like, I feel like they should do some kind of maintenance. I don't know exactly what, if they could maybe acid etch some of those rocks or something. I don't know, but yeah, it shouldn't be that hard to walk on rocks on a dry day, you know. So anyway, stuff out here. Don't let anybody fool you and say it's not. It is definitely tough out here. Okay, hiking along, guys. Feeling really good today. It's turned out to be kind of a really nice day for hiking, like I said earlier. So just talked to the hostel. I'm able to get I was in the bunk room last night, and I'm gonna be in the bunk room tonight, but I was able to get a private room for tomorrow night, which is cool. So, because I'm gonna zero tomorrow, I like to, when I'm zero, like, if I'm just passing through and hiking, I'll stay in the bunkhouse or whatever. It don't matter, wherever's cheapest or easiest or whatever I can get. So, like, if I'm zeroing, I really like to have like kind of just my own spot so I can really relax, maybe sleep a little bit in the daytime, just, you know what I mean, just relax or whatever. So, and I was gonna there's a hotel close to there, but it was like way expensive. It was like $150 or something. It was ridiculous. So for like, that's not necessarily ridiculous for a nice hotel, but it's like just a Quality Inn or something. So anyway, so I'm excited about that. Just having a good stay at the hostel for real. Like, y'all know, I've been a big fan of all the hostels. Like, they're just such caring people, like looking out for you. Charlie was awesome at the Glasgow Stanimals, and this one's a little bit different. Me and another guy was talking about this morning how Charlie runs his kind of more military and official. We kind of like that, like he keeps things going, like running like a machine. So this one's a little more, not worse or better, just different. This one's more relaxed and larger, got more spaces and things, more people. So anyway, like I said, both have been really cool though. So, and officially, as y'all know, I take note of this everywhere I go, but officially, Stanimals in Waynesboro has the best Wi-Fi that I've had on trail. Another reason I'm zero, and I'll be able to like have all my videos up to date like so quickly. Like, it's even better than the Super 8 and Irwin. I know it's hard to believe, but yeah, I did like a 26-minute video last night until like 4 minutes. I was like, it was incredible. Like 4 or 5 times faster than anything else. It was just seriously incredible. So anyway, hiking along, and I'm probably have to stop. I'm trying to really stop as little as possible today. I really want to see what time I can make. I mean, I'm saying that now at like mile 4 or 5. I may be ready for a break when I get to like mile 14 or 15 probably. But I did bring some snacks. And check this out. So I was talking to Joe Mama last night, and her hubby Grit had gone to Walmart and or something. She's like, Grit went to get a grinder, and I was like, a grinder? Like, that sounded like the special table dance at the strip club. I did not know what she was talking about, but apparently up in the Northeast, a grinder is just like a sandwich, like a sub or whatever. So I'm also packing out a grinder from the Walmart. So, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, cultures can be different even in the same country. So yeah, very, very interesting. So anyway, keep hiking along through the rocks, of course. But I don't have to worry about my shoes because I can wear them out as much as I want today. It's the final day. I thought about, at some point, trying to keep my shoes, all of them, but that's too much trouble to mail. So I'll probably just keep my shoes that I finished the trail in. Maybe do something special with them. I don't know. Who knows? Another lady had a really nice idea that I should take a small piece of each Mylar balloon that I had gotten and make something out of it. But you know, I've been throwing them away. I didn't think about it, so I can't really do that. But that was a great idea, though. I think that was Joe Mama actually that had that idea. So I'll try to see if I can get a video spot with them before they leave. It's been awesome hiking with them. We'll see. Oh my gosh, Pete, we got some pretty exciting news from my hometown. Emory Jones, who was the quarterback this year, the starting quarterback for the Florida Gators, is transferring. And my brother just let me know that he's going to be transferring to Arizona State to be a Sun Devil, which is cool for me because my brother's like the biggest Washington State Cougar fan ever. And he goes to every game, and Arizona State's going to be playing at Washington State in November. So if I'm finished with this trail by then, you know, that's obviously contingent on that. And I'm up in that area, I'll be able to go see him play. That's so cool. So yeah, Emory's a great kid. I was proud to kind of support the Gator colors. So he did a good job there. Like, he's just an awesome kid. Handles adversity well, handles success well. Like, he was one of the first article I wrote about him, he was so highly recruited, like everybody wanted him. He was like originally going to go to Ohio State, and then he really liked Dan Mullen, so he ended up going to Florida. But so anyway, he's just the humblest kid you'd ever want to meet. Like, he is the exact opposite of what you think of when you think of like a big time athlete like that. But yeah, he's just humble, quiet kid. Like, just everybody in town loves him. Brian and Diane Chambers love him especially. Of course, all his family. Like, his grandpa coached me like in youth basketball. Like, just a nice family. I'd say his family, his first name is Emory, but the family he is from, their last name is Emory. So that's kind of why his first name is Emory. But beside the point, I think his family as a whole has the largest, best group of athletes ever in my county's history. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Nobody could really argue with that. So anyway, I went to school with his mom. She's awesome. So pretty excited about that. I'll get to see him because, believe it or not, I've never got to go see him play live like that. So I told my brother I will go to the game with you, but I won't be rooting for the Cougars in that case. So gotta hope my boy does a good job. So yeah, like I said, I hope he's gonna get a fresh start. I think he's got 2 years of eligibility left. So that's super exciting. I've had been so blessed as a little tiny town sports reporter to get to report on some incredible athletes. We had 2 kids, Callie Harrod and Anna Shelna, that won softball state championship at our school, but then actually won a national championship with Florida State. They were shortstop and catcher, so super cool stuff. And just several others. Carlos Brown went to Michigan. Several softball players. Jordan Watson went to Michigan State. Oh, she was the best. Loved her a lot. Just so many. I can't name all of them. Yes, so just seriously a whole bunch of them. So anyway, I just want to share that exciting news because it just happened and I was super excited about it. So anyway, when we hiking down the trail, this is the kind of trail I like smooth and steady. So also just heard from Radioactive, our old friend from back early in the trail. He's ahead of me about 200 or 300 miles, but he's about to take a few days off, spend some time with family, and rest up a little bit. I think he took a couple of falls. He's just going to try to heal his body a little bit and then get right back on trail. So maybe in a week or so or whatever. So I'm going to definitely try to gain some ground on it because I'd definitely love to hike a few more days with him. That's for sure. So anyway, I'm going to keep on going down the trail and I'll get back with you guys. Whew, hello rocks. Plenty of them today. But ultimately, that's what mountains are made of, or they wouldn't still be here. So I guess it's just part of the journey. The odd part is this is not considered to be too bad compared to some of the stuff I'm going to face north of here, like in Pennsylvania, or Rocksylvania as it's referred to. So just stopped back there and had a snack. Had all my snacks today from the hiker box. Like, as more people are out here and at the hostels, the hiker boxes are getting a lot better stuff to choose from. So yeah, I packed out a Kind bar, some Nutter Butters. Probably could almost do a whole resupply there if you really was open-minded about what you wanted to eat. So very, very cool. So oh yeah, definitely rocky. yeah, not much of a view today. Oh my gosh, it's great on a good day though. But to be fair, I've definitely had my share of great views. Like I've definitely hit most of them on the good. I definitely have a good record, I guess you would say, at that. So definitely a good example of mountain life. I was hiking up a hill a minute ago and I was like, oh, I sure am hot. I wish I would have worn my t-shirt today instead of my sun hoodie. And then I get up here and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I had like a puffy or something. It's so cold. But no, not a puffy, but you know, my Melanzana maybe with my rain jacket. I do have my rain jacket, but I'm not gonna put it back on unless it starts raining pretty heavily. So, but yeah, it can change quickly. I bet it changed 30 degrees as far as like wind chill factor once I got up here. So it's still not bad. Like it's totally doable. You just got to keep moving today for sure. I don't have a sit pads. It's kind of hard to sit down. I don't want to mess up my hiking shorts. And wasn't really any shelters close. So we'll see how it goes. Hiking along. I think I'm closing in probably the halfway mark for the day. About to chow down on this Black Forest ham and baby Swiss grinder, LOL, from Walmart. Yeah, see, I'd put it in the hiker refrigerator, so I'd put my name on it so it wouldn't get thrown away or nobody would eat it. So I was planning to get some mayo packets at Hardee's this morning when I had breakfast to put on it, but they're out of mayo packets. Anywhere around the trail, that's a hard thing to come by. So. Okay, peeps. As you can see, today has been going really well, but to be honest, did just face some adversity. As you'll remember, the first time I sat on a log, when I faced adversity, this is similar to that. But yeah, long story short, pooping the woods number 8 has officially happened. I mean, honestly, I can't say it was exactly in the woods. Like that was kind of the problem, the issue I was facing. It hit me, like it's been going great today, but my stomach started rumbling. And I was like, I think I get to the shelter. It's 3 miles, kind of similar to the other day. I mean, I was like, no, I'm not going to make it. I got to hit the woods. And then next thing you know, I couldn't find the woods. Like I was in the rocks. There was just, I mean, I could find the woods, but there's just no way to get in there, like without risking life and limb. And there was no place to go. So anyway, finally I got to a side trail. But it was a little bit too late. So, rating like, 0.4, I don't know, whatever the lowest rating I can give it, I guess. But good news, there is good news. According to some people, I am officially now a thru hiker. Number 2, officially a thru hiker. Okay, I was on the first place, but now I've dropped to last place. Thanks to my little issues back there. But yeah, big shout out to all 3 of the people I was hiking with, offered to try to help me with anything I might need, but I was carrying emergency supplies, even though I'm slack packing. I had, the stuff I needed for the most part. So not a big deal, but I cannot wait to get to the hostel. Still got 6.6 to go. Another little landmark. It looks like the site of the W.J. Mayo home place. Yeah, I've seen a few things in this area. I think like these are actually settlers or people lived up here, and maybe more farming communities way back in the day. Yeah, there's been a lot of things we've seen, the last 30, 40 miles, stuff like that. So you see some kind of block walls that are still kind of standing. Yeah, very, very humid today, but the rain is pretty much held off. So I think it's coming back later, but I think we're going to beat it. Just a couple miles from the Rockfish Gap. Okay guys, getting close to the shuttle, so I'm gonna wrap this episode up here. Had a good slack pack today, regardless of the emergency episode in the woods. Like I said, it's something I can knock off my thru hiking bucket list, I guess, so to speak. So hopefully don't have to repeat that anytime soon, because it was not pleasant, but it's just the nature of what's going on out here. My stomach's been a little bit funky for a few days now. I feel good. Like I don't think that, I really don't think it's kind of sick. Like I said, I feel good. I don't feel feverish. Like feel good in every other way. I really think it's just the result of the diet. Like I've talked about this before. Our diet is so it's so bad. And early on, I think I was trying to, I've kind of tried it both ways. I've tried to, like, when I go into town, like, eat super healthy and eat salads, and like I feel like the change in the diet is as bad as, I don't know, how am I trying to explain this? Like, I feel like trying to eat like super healthy and like totally changing the diet when I go into town is not the right answer, because my stomach's not done well with that either. Or it also doesn't do well when I just eat nothing but junk food and fill myself with calories when I go in town either. So I gotta try to find a compromise. Maybe, I don't know. It's just, I think it's just part of it. Like, just the nature of doing something so unusual with your body, like working it so hard and burning so many calories, you know, in a day, and then trying to eat like just ridiculously unhealthy, you know, processed foods to try to make up for the calorie loss. It's just, yeah, like I said, it's just part of it, I think. So, like I said, if this was easy or fun, everybody be doing it. So, and gosh, I want to say, like, I've been losing some of my favorite people. Not even that I know in real life, but just people I've been following on YouTube. A lot of them that I really was rooting for have been getting off trail. So I hate that for them, because I know, especially some of them, just doing such a great job on their channels. Like, even before they came out here, like, with their gear videos, and you can just tell that it meant so much to them. And for just various reasons, they're getting wiped out. So, like I said, I hate that for them. I hope they can get a chance to come back and you know, try it again if that's what they want. But, you know, like I've said before, it's definitely, this is not for everybody, but I think in their cases it is for them. So that's what really makes me sad for them, because I know personally, I mean, how much I've put into this and wanted this, and I never knew, I don't think I ever knew exactly how much I wanted it until, I think I've told y'all this before, when I fell on my shoulder in the parking lot back right before Christmas, when I was traveling in my van and busted my shoulder up. And that whole rest of that day, I was driving like 500 more miles to get to my brother's house, and thought my neck was all messed up. Like, I was really, really concerned that I would not be able to do this hike. And like, but it was kind of a good thing, because it really, really emphasized to me how important it was to me. I didn't really know. Like, I was really, truly, like, just floored, devastated, and like really worried to death that it was gonna end it. But thankfully it didn't. I will say my shoulder is finally starting to give me kind of some trouble for the first time, which the doctor in Washington told me that it would. She said cortisone shots should last about 3 months, and it's been about three and a half months. So makes some sense. So that don't get any better. I'm not too worried about that. But like I said, don't bother my hiking. But if it gets any worse, I may try to see if I can line up another cortisone shot for that down the trail. So yeah, like I said, everything's a struggle out here. I still have not heard from the pharmacist on my meds I'm trying to get filled. Like, I don't know what the problem is there. Like, I have refills for them, so that shouldn't be super hard. But I know the lady's trying for me, and I'm still gonna be here tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get it figured out. We'll see. If not, I'm gonna see. Surely it's like a maintenance medication. It's not like a controlled substance or anything. It's just like a blood pressure pill. Maybe they can, you know, hook me up a couple weeks worth or something until I can get to a Walgreens. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this episode up. Appreciate you watching. I will be back. I'll probably do a video tomorrow from Waynesboro. Maybe try to show you some things around there. I'm probably not shooting too much at the hostel, because it's so crowded, and like, I don't want to like impede on everybody. They're trying to rest and stuff. So I probably won't shoot too much there. Might try to interview a couple people if I can, if they're up for it. But otherwise, I'll maybe show you some stuff around town or whatever. I don't know. Like I said, I'll try to get at least some photos and stuff. I'll see what happens. But anyway, thanks again, and I will see y'all in the next one. Okay, guys, I've enjoyed hiking with these guys this past few days, or past couple of weeks really, but I got to tell them goodbye, because they're all about to hike off somewhere else. So that is Joe Mama in the middle, and that is Grit to her right and my left, and then that is Agony to her left and our right. So I enjoyed hiking with you guys. I hope you have a good rest of your trip.
It's been fun, Pencil.
Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything.
Yeah, I'll probably see you down the trail.
Yeah, you probably will.
Harper's Ferry.
All right.
We'll see you in Vermont.
Nice.
Right,
maybe, because you guys are what? How many miles are y'all in now?
1350.
1350.
1350.
So they're headed back. They're headed back north. So.
Number 2 pencil.
Oh, thank you very much. Fair enough. All right, good to see you. Y'all be safe.